So, I recently moved out of my parents' house into a brand new city 2 hours away in Madison, Wisconsin. That may not seem like a big deal to a lot of you guys who watch my videos, but for me personally, it's going to be a big transition point in my life, along with my career as a YouTuber, so I thought I'd take this video to answer some of your guys' questions about me moving out, why I think it's a good financial decision, and first off, we gotta start with the tour since it's YouTube, and everyone wants to see my $10 million crib. Oh wow, I didn't know you were coming. Just come on in, man. It's good to have you here. Good to have you. I'm gonna give you a tour of my place. Just kidding, guys. Literally every YouTuber house tour starts off like that. So in the spirit of YouTube, I had to go ahead and do that. Starting things off with the tour, guys, I'm gonna be showing you around the living room. You might be able to notice right away right here that my bed actually also acts as a couch. Kind of weird, but I only have a 1-bedroom in my apartment right now, and the 1-bedroom is fully devoted as the YouTube studio. And since I don't want to work where I'm sleeping, I decided the best solution was to have my bed in the living room. Pretty soon here, I'm actually gonna order like a full-on sofa bed that rolls out into an actual bed, but that's not coming for a while due to like COVID delays. But for now, this should do for my living room. Next up, guys, we're moving into my kitchen area. Now, this is a pretty nice kitchen, especially for a starter apartment. Of course, it's not like some HGTV, all stainless steel countertops and stuff, but it's definitely really nice for a first apartment. I mean, I have a dishwasher, I've got a fridge, I've got a stove, I've got a microwave, and of course, most importantly, guys, I got some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So a big reason I do pay a relatively premium price for this apartment is because of its location. It's literally right downtown in Madison, which means I can literally walk anywhere I need to go. There's a bunch of stores nearby, which makes things super nice. And if I want to go somewhere, I don't need to sweat about driving 20 minutes away. Any place I want to go is literally just a longboard ride away. Also, guys, in my kitchen area, I've got this super sick longboard right here. Now that I live in Madison, which is a bigger city, I don't have my car, so I just take this longboard around everywhere and it gets me from A to B and where I need to go. Another really cool thing about this kitchen is I've got some really big windows, so like it has a ton of quote unquote natural light. Next up, guys, when you move out of the kitchen and living room area, I have a bathroom right out here. It's also not the craziest thing whatsoever, but it'll definitely do. I've got a bathtub, I've got a toilet, and I've got a sink with some running water. That's really all you can ask for a bathroom. Again, I don't got like double sinks like HGTV always flexes, but I mean, I'm only one person. What am I gonna do? Like put one hand in here and the other hand in the other sink? So only one sink in this bathroom. That's definitely all I need. Finally, the last thing I gotta show you in this mini apartment tour is the almighty YouTube studio, baby. Now that you guys have officially seen the entire crib and we're sitting here in Financial Studio 2.0, it is time to break down my cost for this place since I know a lot of you guys are dying to know how much I'm spending. So as for rent, every single month I pay exactly $1,040. To some of you that may sound like a ton of money, and then to others who live on the east or west coast of the United States especially, that may sound super cheap. For my particular state, the average rent for a 1-bedroom apartment is $637 every single month, which means I'm technically paying more than average, but I'm paying for that better location. On top of that rent expense, there are obviously a bunch of other expenses that come with moving out, like paying for food, paying for utility expenses, and literally anything else you could possibly need to survive. For me personally, it's hard to say how much money I'm gonna be spending every single month from now on since I've only lived here for like 2 weeks, but I hope to keep my spending under $2,000 every single month. Also, in case you guys are curious about my extra utility costs when renting this apartment, I pay about $90 every single month for both Wi-Fi and electricity, and everything else is included in my rent. Although moving out seems like a waste of $2,000 every single month for a lot of you guys looking at my situation, I kind of want to justify my decision by answering 2 questions I got from you guys on Instagram. And starting things off, the first question I got from one of you asks, are you going to be writing off your office as a business expense? Of course I am, homie. I don't just have my bed in the living room for comfort reasons. It's all part of a master plan to write off 28% of my rent on a yearly basis, since that's the percentage of my apartment that my office takes up, and the deduction will equal out to about $3,800 per year. Next up, guys, question number 2 gets a little bit more personal and asks, when did you know you made enough to move out and not worry? Not gonna lie, as someone who's in the realm of what they call entrepreneurship, I'm a little bit more worried about my income than the average person, because one month I could make a fat $10,000, but the next month, if I don't keep reinvesting my profits, innovating, and working hard, my income could fall down by 50% the next month. Trust me, I know that since it has happened before. In my personal situation, which I assume is very different from most people, I budget all of my expenses on the absolute worst month of income I've had in the last year, which is around $3,500 for me. More recently, my income's been between $8,000 and $12,000, but just because I'm making more money, I don't want to fall victim to lifestyle inflation, which is where you spend more money just because you're making more. Whatever money I make above that $3,500 gets saved, because you never know what's gonna happen. Finally, guys, the last thing I'm gonna say about this is I try not to think too much about what would happen if I go broke or how I could keep my businesses from failing, because that just takes mental energy away from trying to grow your business. As long as I'm constantly adapting, working hard, and reinvesting my profits to make my service better, why would my YouTube channel ever fail along with any of the other businesses I'm working on? If you think about things from an abundant mindset perspective, it doesn't make sense. That doesn't mean I'm not going to try and diversify my income by starting other business ventures, but it does mean I do trust myself enough to pay for my apartment, my business expenses, and of course those Little Bites muffins I absolutely love on a monthly basis. Worst case, if things start going south though, I might have to settle for the generic version of the Little Bites, but I'll try my best not to. The next question we got for this Q&A segment asks, do you feel freedom by living on your own or lonely with the apartment to yourself? I will say I definitely didn't move out of my parents' house for more freedom. I filmed so many absolutely crazy videos while living with them. For example, I almost got kicked out of school for selling candy in videos. I sold fake AirPods at school, and one time I even filmed a video mining Bitcoin on my computer at home, and it added like an extra $100 to their electricity bill. The only reason I decided to move out of my parents' house is because, as many of you guys know, I recently finished high school and many of my friends went away to college. Even if I stayed in my hometown, a lot of my friends would be gone, so I decided to take the opportunity to move to a new area, meet some new people, and hopefully, guys, I can find a new videographer soon, because so far I haven't been able to find a single person, and I've just had to rely on some people I've met in the area, and I can tell they're not so much into helping me film. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please be sure to drop a like if you enjoyed it, and I've honestly been thinking about starting either a vlog channel or a podcast, because I really like these types of videos where I get a little bit more personal with you guys. Let me know down below which one you'd prefer, and I'll be sure to open one of the two soon. Peace out.